No matter which history class you're in, or whether you're AP or pre-AP, you're going to run into the HOTS thesis over and over. You see it as the exit ticket for live lessons and as a component for your writing assignments. It is everywhere. The good news is that it is totally useful for a variety of reasons. A higher order thinking skills thesis statement shows, in 1 to 2 sentences, that you understand the material, can interpret or analyze historical questions, and can understand more than one side of a historical argument. If you can construct a HOTS thesis, you're in good shape to take any kind of test on that subject and pass with flying colors. A HOTS thesis is written using a formula. X, however A and B, therefore Y. Let's look at the components of this formula in reverse. Y is your claim, your answer to the historical question. A and B are facts or viewpoints that support your claim. Finally, X is a possible counter-argument or counter-viewpoint that would not support your claim. How do you construct your HOTS thesis? Start by coming up with your Y phrase, your claim, your answer to the historical question. The easiest way to do this, especially when faced with a complicated question for an essay, is to do some pre-writing. Check out the HAQ tab on my Google site for videos on how to pre-write for questions involving cause and effect, continuity and change, compare and contrast, and finally, periodization. Once you have a Y phrase, you have to support it with A and B facts. Again, if you're doing your pre-writing, you will see those facts built in. Perhaps the hardest thing to do is come up with your X counter-argument, a fact or viewpoint that doesn't support your Y phrase. Let's look at an example. The question is a HOTS thesis statement a useful tool for students? My Y phrase is going to be, yes, I believe a HOTS thesis is a useful tool for students. Notice how this was basically a restatement of the question itself. For my A and B facts, I'll mention that the HOTS thesis proves mastery to a teacher, while at the same time forcing students to confront historical questions in a deeper way. Finally, I'll come up with an X counter-argument, which will be that a HOTS thesis statement can't be easily answered and takes time to construct. Now that I have my XABY pieces, I'm going to string them together in a single HOTS thesis using the formula X, however A and B, therefore Y. My HOTS thesis is, a HOTS thesis can take a long time to construct. However, it does enable a student to dig deeper into the material and prove their mastery of the historical subject. Therefore, the HOTS thesis is a powerful and useful tool for students. If that seems a little clunky for your taste, remember that you can write a HOTS thesis using 2 separate sentences. A HOTS thesis can take a long time to construct. However, it does enable a student to dig deeper into the material and prove their mastery of the historical subject. Therefore, the HOTS thesis is a powerful and useful tool for students. As you move through your coursework and complete the exit tickets and live lessons, you'll notice that you'll often be asked to provide the XABY pieces for a HOTS thesis. Take advantage of this in practice. The ability to digest a lot of information and then state your informed opinion in such a compact manner will pay off in your future.